to roll for focus. With me, as always, I have...
Mars, pronouns he, they. I am playing the ever-growing Rokain, pronouns he, him.
I'm Cody, she, they, playing our lovely single dad, Leonin, who's struggle bussing at the moment. Pronouns are he, him.
I'm Artemis, pronouns they, them, playing Xelas, the tiefling sorcerer, who's not having good ideas.
He's never having good ideas.
Hey, he's had some good ideas.
Broke clocks right twice a day.
And his pronouns are he, him.
And I'm Emily. Pronouns they, them. And I play everyone else in the world. And I can go through their pronouns. So, Tilly is she, her. Caxus is he, him. Dyden is he, him. And I'm not actually going to go through all No one stopped me. I was like, someone's going to stop this bit, right? Nope.
I was going to see how far you went with it.
Yeah, I thought you were at least going to cover the people in the actual session. And then fuck Remaria and Kaylee, I guess.
Last time, there was a fight, and it wasn't going well for heroes. Rokain dug deep, found some abilities within himself, but actually, at one moment, admitted he could not take anymore, and tried to get Xelas to run with him. Xelas said, no.
Yep.
Pretty much. Tilly's kicking their ass, frankly.
Mm-hmm. They're not doing terrible against Tilly.
No.
They're doing better than I expected 2-on-1 to go against Tilly. Meanwhile, Ygin ran to Remaria, who was very conveniently very close to the coroner's office.
Very conveniently very close to the coroner's office.
And is trying to help her. He was paralyzed for a little bit, but it's fine. He's okay now.
I like how you said that with the most sarcastic eye roll.
Yeah. And disdain in your tone.
He's okay now. I was really hoping to kill him.
No, it wasn't that. It was more like a, hey, don't be dramatic. He's fine now, guys.
Really, really a shame I couldn't hit him and auto crit on him as he was paralyzed. Real shame, real shame.
Remaria's fighting for her humanity. Xelas and Rokain at this point are fighting for their lives. And that is where we left off. So let's start top of the round, Xelas.
Kaylee's in the bathroom barricading herself.
Yes, Kaylee is in the bathroom barricading herself.
Okay. Well, I used up all my spell slots last time.
Mm-hmm.
She's no longer technically stunned, right?
No, that
Darn.
ended at the end of Rokain's turn.
Alas.
You could try to stun her.
I could potentially try to stun her.
Or you can just fucking cantrip attack her again.
Yeah. That's probably going to be more so the thing. Okay, so I was just double checking the text on Chill Touch.
Spectral hand or skull, dog skull in this case, stays around.
Dogs. Well, until the start of my next turn, the dog skull clings to the target. So at this point, it would be coming off.
Mm-hmm.
Things are like, oh no, go back,
do it again. Hold on.
So let me see if I hit her. Nat 20.
Ooh,
hey!
Nice.
So that's an auto 8, I believe. It's a
Yep.
D8.
Yep, it's a D8
Plus wherever your D8 is to roll.
plus not that D8. Maybe I should have done that D8 plus 3.
So 11. Necrotic.
11 necrotic, and it's once again clinging to her neck, and she can't regain hit points. Not that she's been doing that, but
But we don't know if she can or not.
yeah, we don't know if she can or not. I think he's going to glance back over his shoulder at Rokain, realizing Rokain's not running, and go, run!
He
Not
just responds
without
back
you.
with, like, I'm not leaving you behind.
I'll be fine!
You're getting a gem,
Oh.
Mars.
Thank you.
He got a white stone.
You get the
Another
fucking
bad bitch
press X to
stone.
doubt. You'll be fine. He does not believe that for a second. Stop being stupid and let's go.
Is that in character?
I think it's probably a little bit more aggravated than mine and more urgent, but yeah, sure, fuck it.
Then start running!
He doesn't believe you're gonna fucking follow him.
He's not.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I got a
Look at
black
us
stone.
taking fucking.
He's switching places. Anything else for Xelas on his turn?
Nope, I don't have enough sorcery points to do a quicken spell. I don't have any spell slots to turn into sorcery points. We're not moving.
Good. Good.
So, he's hoping Rokain will fucking run.
So you can just fucking die? No.
He's trying to buy you more time to get further away. I don't know what to tell you. That's what his thinking is.
Rokain tried to buy you time to leave, and I was like, I'm not leaving. And then Rokain, and then you're like, you leave, I'll buy you time. And Rokain's like, I'm not fucking leaving. This is how we both die.
Yeah, no fucking
So
kidding.
this is Ygin.
So Ygin, he saw that brief flash of humanity in Remaria's eyes, and he couldn't say anything. And he knows, based on what Caxus said, to use their gauntlet, he has to beat her down, but he doesn't just want to mindlessly attack her if he can maybe have her even help him get her to a point. So instead of outright attacking her with his daggers, he's going to attempt to shove her prone and kind of pin her down.
Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself?
So Ygin needs to roll an athletics check, and it can be contested by either an athletics or acrobatics on Remaria's side. So that's a 15 from Ygin.
Not a bad roll.
Not
No.
bad. I'm glad he's proficient in athletics, because that's an 11 on the die, but it's 15.
I rolled a 14.
Oh,
So yeah, he kind of just pile drives forward and grabs her and then throws her on the ground and is just kind of on top of her face in her face. It's just like, Remaria, you can fight this. I'm here to help you. But I can't if you're fighting me. Think of Kaylee. You're putting her in danger. And then I don't know if you want me to roll anything with that or...
Yeah, roll persuasion.
God damn it, I knew I shouldn't have trusted that die. That's a 9.
Okay. I will take that into account.
Since a shove is a replacement of used in place of an attack action, would that warrant me being able to use an offhand?
Yeah. Because a shove is just another form of attack.
Yeah. So I think it's going to be just with his, not his claws, but his fist, basically. Yes, his claws, because he's proficient in his claws, but
Punch
it's an
the shit out
unarmed
of her.
strike. Yeah, basically kind of trying to smack some sense into her if he can. Which that is a 16?
That hits.
4, 5 slashing. Just kind of gives her a shake and a smack. I'm sorry, but listen to me.
just bitch slap her across the face.
And that'll be his go.
That means it's Tilly.
That's Tilly, yes.
Who is no longer stunned, unfortunately.
Nope, she's gonna come right up to Xelas.
Go figure.
And she's not gonna hit you with a claw attack.
Oh.
She's gonna kick you
Okay.
with her hooves.
In the nuts. No.
Get the fuck out of my way.
That's a 16 on the die.
That hits.
And then I'm gonna need a strength save.
Oh, I don't want to do that. It's a 2.
Okay, so you take 11 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
You are pushed 10 feet away from Tilly.
So just back into the hall?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you are prone.
Okay. Well, knock me over.
And then she is going to...
Jump over me?
There's. I guess there's technically the spot behind.
Yeah, I still technically only take up a 5-foot
Yeah.
space. Our tokens are just longer.
But that's iffy, given that is still technically through an enemy square, even if he's prone.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Gonna jump on top of him. Just, I need to see if she's thinking clearly enough for something. She is.
Oh, darn.
So this is gonna be a non-lethal attack.
Okay.
And that's a nat 20.
Good thing it's fucking non-lethal.
Bye, Xelas. Good night.
Time to sleep.
So that's 20 damage just.
I'm knocked out.
And that's so 27 damage.
Go to sleep.
I almost feel like it's. What did she do? Kick me again?
No, she kicked you and then she came with her claws, but I think she aimed them like she just dug them like into your legs and slashed, so like the
pain made him pass out, basically.
but the body trauma.
I feel like the hitting the ground. Then if she yanks his leg, he can crack his skull back
Yeah.
against the stone.
Yeah. So that knocked you out.
The eyes immediately roll back.
Hey, he's unconscious now. He's an object now.
I'm down. I am down.
No,
Yeah. And she just sort of pats his cheek and goes, "You'll be coming with me later." And stands up
I don't like that.
Very creepy.
Bad touch vibes.
and looks to you, Rokain.
And it is now
It's just-
Rokain's turn.
Yeah, wide-eyed, and he's gonna do what I originally planned of rush forward 5 feet up to Xelas. And I feel like it's kind of like he just drops to his knee and like slides into like he didn't catch you or anything, but like grabs you. And yeah, he's gonna
Grabs
fucking,
around the shoulders or
yeah,
something.
grab out his gem thing and try to bring them both back.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah.
It's
Cool.
not a Caxus.
I will-
You see, he was literally about to go.
But as he's like about to leave, he makes eye contact. Like he's pissed. Like he's obviously gonna come back someday.
Yeah.
Not today. But yeah, no, he teleports back with that one.
Yeah, you see, Caxus was like gathering potions and about to go. He goes, "Xelas," and immediately just rushes to Xelas.
I don't
Shoves
react.
a potion
Yeah.
down his throat.
Shoves the potion down his throat. You get 7 HP back.
Oh, nice.
But we're gonna cut away. Well, because that was Okaden's turn,
Yeah, it was
and then it
action.
is Zealous' turn.
It's Romaria's after.
it's I'm so sorry.
Rokain's
You're right.
turn.
No little buddies.
Thank fuck.
You guys are getting
Fucking
don't jinx
lucky.
me.
humanity comes back into her eyes.
Ooh.
She goes, Kaylee. But she is struggling.
No, yeah.
Now it's Zealous' turn. Zealous, you just popped back up.
Yeah, I think he just sits up so abruptly. Like, he doesn't realize passes of time. I don't think he even realized he was out. He's like, what? Where are we?
As you
What the fuck?
almost headbutt Caxus
Yeah.
sitting straight up.
Shit! Where did you come from, Caxus?
I was about to come to you, but Rokain brought you here.
You brought me here?
Rokain's gonna he wants to yell at you, but it's not Rokain's turn.
Rokain can, yeah,
Talking
you can
is a
talk.
free
Yeah,
action.
just he goes off on you. Like, what the hell were you thinking? I told you to run. He's like kind of like slightly hitting you.
Just like that half-ass punch to the shoulder. Like, you're not supposed to die. God, people are gonna ship them after this episode.
I think he's like trying to shove your hand away. Like, you were supposed to run. You were worse off than me.
What? I'm so sorry to interrupt. Where is Ygin?
I don't know. Can I take out my squishy thing and squish to Ygin?
Yeah.
Cool.
Do we have teleporters? Right
Well,
now?
yeah, no, Caxus would have to, because I think you've used your teleporters.
Because we just had the one to get us to Leith.
Yeah.
And then it was come back home.
He's like, he immediately goes, he tosses you both.
Yeah,
He's-
I think Ygin, Jesus. Zealous is like, he was going to go help somebody who was getting turned, infected, whatever you call it, with the Ichor. Do you have more of the squishies?
We don't have enough for both of you. That's all I have on me right now.
As soon as Zealous catches it, he's
Yeah.
squishing it.
Rokain was gonna yell at you to stay here, but like if you went before him,
Caxus, as Zealous leaves, he's just like, it looks like you might need these, and hands you a greater healing potion and a lesser healing
Jesus
potion.
Christ. Greater healing is
44 plus 4, I believe.
Yeah. He's like that. I barely have any of those. But you're clearly in a situation. Is there anything else I can do?
I'm gonna kick his ass, and then he just teleports after that. He is aggravated with Xelas.
Ygin,
Yes.
you're there, and then behind you appears Xelas.
Move my token over, please. God damn, I'm like right behind.
And then I'm going to have you appear on your turn.
Yeah, that's fine.
Does he even notice Xelas appears?
I guess that depends if Xelas says something.
I think he appears and goes, Ygin!
Ygin kind of half glances over his shoulder. It's like, she's fighting for her humanity. Protect Kaylee if you can. She's in the back.
Do I still have... Is it still my turn?
No.
No.
Okay,
But-
I was about to say, he moved towards Kaylee, but I don't think I can do that.
And then he's still, like, pinning Remaria down, so I assume she didn't get up on her turn,
No.
since she's trying to resist. It's just, I'm sorry, I am going to have to hurt you to help you, but I'm going to try to keep you and Kaylee safe.
There seems to be some recognition in her eyes of this, of like, you attacking me isn't you trying to kill me.
Yeah.
This somehow helps me.
Yes, it's like, I am not here to kill you. But, like, he wants her to know that. Let me double check a thing. I have advantage against prone targets, don't I? Yes. So I'm just gonna keep fucking melee attack, like hand, unarmed attacking her, claw attacking her rather. Well, thank goodness for advantage, because that's a 22 to hit.
Yup.
Oh, and I have advantage, so I get my sneak attacks.
Ooh.
Is that good?
I mean, it's more damage.
I don't want to murder her, though.
That's 18 slashing,
Okay.
and then offhand punch her as well. For a 23 to hit.
Yeah.
For 3 more damage.
All right.
I doubt she's struggling right now, but how is she looking?
She's looking significantly, like, less, but beefy.
That's fair. Well, it's technically Tilly's turn if she's doing anything, but otherwise it's Rokain's turn.
Tilly's getting out of town.
That's fair. Makes sense. I'm just going to take her out of initiative order then.
Yeah.
I would argue you can appear inside if you want to.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay,
assuming there's not
appears.
much I can do.
I mean, you can technically help keep wailing on her.
Yeah.
You sure could.
We're here to help!
Pantomime stabbing her. You want what he's having?
She is prone still, so you do have advantage on attack rolls against her. And like for flavor, Egan's holding her down, but he is not prone himself.
Yeah.
You're like kneeling on her.
Yeah. It's an unofficial grapple, effectively.
I don't want to, like... Well, I mean, he doesn't know that we're not trying... Like, I know we're trying not to murder her, but you're...
I mean,
He
can say something.
I was about to say, Rokain would get a similar spiel as Xelas did if he makes his appearance known.
How is she looking? Or the...
Okay.
Okay.
You're not going to take her down even with a nat 20.
Okay. So, yeah, I guess he'll attack with his short sword. It's advantage, right?
Yes, because she's prone.
17 to hit.
That hits.
5 slashing damage
Okay.
as he slashes at the arm.
As sword comes into peripheral. It's like, don't kill her, we can still save her.
He just says, got it. Because he's still pissed off. But he's going to try to bonus action shield bash. I'm assuming a 12 doesn't hit.
No.
Okay, that's his turn.
That is Remaria.
That is Remaria.
No
Cephalopod
little buddies.
Hey!
You see one like pulsing, like it looks like
It wants to come out.
It nearly went on a 1, and then it, boom, and then humanity gone, and she's gonna take attacks. As you see once more the features that are kind of humanic and the eyes go black. A 9's not gonna hit Ygin.
I was about to say, and if she's not getting up from prone, she has disadvantage.
Oh, yep. And then Rokain. A 2 on the die is not going to hit Rokain.
No.
Nope. Slapped it back whenever he went to go for a shield bash.
So the one at Ygin is a slash of claws, just trying to.
And I feel like with how he's like holding her down, he can kind of like catch her arm and push it back down, sort of thing.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Rokain standing somewhat close, just trying to bite his ankle. Or bite whatever skin was near. In this case, maybe not the ankle, but the wrist because of the shield bash.
Yeah.
She's an ankle biter.
And you know that bite is not a fun time.
Yeah. Don't let her bite you.
Good
Got
to
it.
know.
That's
Xelas.
Can I scoot around towards the bathroom?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
You could get right in front of the door, basically.
But would I still be able to hit her if I'm right there in front of the door?
Yeah. I don't see
Yeah.
why not. There's not really anything in the room blocking your view from her.
Okay. Yeah, well, he's going to scoot around the door because he can hear Kaylee trying to
Yeah.
barricade it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can't do anything about that, but he can bend down and hopefully, we'll see if I roll well for this. Shocking grasp. Remaria. What does he call that again?
Sparky touch?
No, just shock. Like, almost like a static shock, but just shock.
Why is it spicy?
Yeah, thank goodness for advantage. 16?
Yeah.
Yay! Okay, so that's a D8 of lightning. 2.
Hey, damage.
Bends down, grabs her. He's trying to avoid her mouth, so probably more.
Just touches the top of her head.
Honestly, yeah, actually, probably. Touch top of the head, back of the head, grabs that, and just a quick flicker of black energy, lightning sinks into her skull. Not a whole lot. He's tired.
No, that's fair.
Ygin.
He's like, oh shit, I don't have a lot of energy left, I guess.
When he sees the humanity kind of disappear from her eyes again, he like gives her a harsh shake. It's like, Remaria, you need to stay here with us. You can help us help you. And then do you want me to roll anything for that again?
Nah.
Okay. And then he's going to smack her again. Thank goodness for advantage, because that's an 18 on the die, and the other one was a nat 1. I rolled 2 of the wrong things. There we go. Okay. So that's 7 slashing damage. And 4 more slashing damage. So 12 slashing damage as he pop, pop, smacks her twice. How's she looking now?
Weak.
Good.
Good.
Don't knock her out entirely. Just get her down.
Why not?
The last time I knocked someone unconscious, the Ichor overtook them.
Ah, yeah, okay. Rokain, can you get her? I'm holding her head. He's got, still his hand there.
Above board, if you wanted, you could attempt a.
I can't because I just
Oh,
used
you
action
bonus.
and bonus.
Oh, got it.
I could next turn.
But Rokain could on his turn.
That's why Xelas is like, I'm holding her head. Try to get her.
Use the gauntlet if you can.
And it's my turn.
Yes,
So,
it is your turn.
Yeah, so he'll just go for the gauntlet.
Arcana check.
Can we offer help action at all? Well, not technically, because that is an action.
Yeah.
I won't need it. I rolled an 18 for a 21.
Okay, and then I will save.
Why do you have to do an Arcana roll?
Because you guys don't really know how this works.
Like, as we get more practice with it, the DC will go lower until we just ultimately don't have to roll an Arcana check at all.
Exactly.
But this is ancient technology.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Okay, you watch, you put this down, you start to understand how this, you're like, okay, I think, and you put it where you need to put it, and you watch as she goes from humanity to no humanity to humanity to no humanity, and then so slowly, like it's trying to hold on, it begins to seep into the gem until the gem is full.
Good.
And Remaria is the...
Ygin just lets out this heavy breath, and if we're out of initiative order, he kind of helps her up and honestly hugs her to
Yeah,
him.
she fully does not have the strength. She just collapses onto you, and I think she's knocked out. And that is where we'll go to our break.
Hey guys, we wouldn't be able to do this podcast without the support of our listeners. If you'd like to support us even more, you should head over to Patreon and check us out there at patreon.com/rollforfocuspodcast. You'll get all kinds of cool stuff like our Hyperfocus episodes that release on our off weeks, where we talk about the episodes and our thoughts and predictions about the future of the show, insights into our character backstories, or us playing games in and out of character. Want to suggest an NPC or a magic item for Emery to give us in the world? You can do that too, and so much more. And we're enacting our first Patreon stretch goal. When we get to 50 Patreon subscribers, no matter the tier, Emery is going to run a one-shot where we play a group of adventurers that run into the ancestors before they became the world-saving heroes we know now. Even more fun, patrons will be able to pitch character concepts we'll choose from to build our one-shot characters. You can join for as little as $1 a month, and every dollar we make goes right back into producing our podcast with the hopes we can improve and make it everything our listeners deserve. Thanks!
Welcome back, everyone. We're going to start with something.
I got a white stone.
For Cody.
Oh, it's not for me too?
And for you.
We
got a white
all
one as
got
well.
white stones! Because we did a good. We saved Remaria and Kaylee.
We were bad bitches.
Yeah, you hear Kaylee crying inside. She doesn't know that things are better.
No, yeah.
Kaylee, she's okay. You can come out.
It's all right.
You hear some stuff being moved from in front of the door.
No, that's fair.
She peeks her head out. She's like, is it over?
It's over, and your mother will be safe.
This one's over anyways.
What?
There's more of that stuff out there still. Not here, I don't think.
But
Right?
now that
Nothing
it's
in her.
taken out of your mother, you both should be okay.
She rushes towards, sees her mother just unconscious in your arms still.
Yeah, she's just unconscious. She's been through a lot, but
Oh.
she will be all right.
I've got a healing potion. Kind of digging around in this bag until he finds that, and then can you hold her while I give her
Yeah,
this?
he'll kind of tip her head up so
Yeah.
you can feed it to her.
Trickle the because he's trying not to drown her. Trickle
Yeah.
the potion down her throat.
Go ahead and roll for what she...
That's 2d4, right?
Yeah.
Yes, 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah, if I can get my d4 out. Wow. Minimum. That's 4.
Hey,
I rolled
she's
2
still-
1s.
She still comes back. She's like... And she immediately... She kind of looks at you. You see gratefulness in her eyes, but then she immediately... Kaylee!
She's all right. She's right here. Kaylee, come here. He's still supporting her, but like gets out of the way so
Yeah.
Kaylee can kind of come take over more or less.
Yeah, they immediately just start hugging and crying. And
Ygin gives them a minute because he doesn't want to intrude and knows this is a lot for everyone. But after a minute, he kind of looks Remaria over.
I think while they're doing that, Xelas is going to turn to Ygin and like, we couldn't get Tilly.
It's all right. I think this was the more important option. At least we got Remaria saved. But then looks to Remaria and Kaylee as, we know Tilly had a hand in what happened, but where did you get introduced to this?
it's all very fuzzy.
No, I understand. Anything you can remember would help.
Last we heard, all she remembered was drinking at the bar the night before.
No, there's now that it's completely gone. I remember it started a week ago, maybe more. Again, it's I'm sorry if anything.
No, you're fine, and you've just been through a lot.
It was Tilly. She told me there was a way I could help the fight, and then after that, I just remember feeling so angry. And
To help the fight against the casino, all the commercialization happening here.
to fight for Laith, and I said, of course, I wanted to help support. I figured she meant signing one of her petitions, or
Do you remember you just started getting angry? Do you remember seeing anything, or did she touch you, give you something?
Give you something?
I don't. I wish I knew.
No, it's all right.
She was touching me, but I don't know if that's how.
Of course.
And then I remember I was there were moments when we were planning that I started to come to myself, and I knew what we were doing was wrong.
But you couldn't stop yourself.
It was like I was out of my own body. Just watching myself do these plans, and I was following Tilly's every order like she was my commander. I got enough of myself to try and tell Kaylee not to go to work.
Xelas is having an ADHD moment where he's like, oh shit, we should go get evidence, and wants to run out the door.
I mean, power to him if he does that. Ygin will be concerned because they don't know if Tilly's still there or not, but...
Yeah.
Well, if y'all don't...
You just get down there and the coroner's office is on fire,
Probably.
but anyway...
But yeah, no, no offense to Remaria.
Yeah.
He's just having
yeah,
an ADHD moment.
She just watches him go and goes, oh, okay. But I had enough of myself, but I couldn't. At first she wanted to kill the owner of the casino, but he was supposed to be there in his office and he wasn't. So then she decided on a whim to do the attack, and she used me, and I was able to create something.
You won't have that problem anymore. We managed to take that sickness out of you. It's called Ichor.
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome, and I'm glad we could help, but it might be best for the two of you not to stay here for a little while. I know that's asking a lot given what you've been through, but...
We don't have anywhere else to go. Kind of gestures like,
No,
look
yeah.
where we live. We don't...
At this moment, the best option I could think to offer is if you can get a ship over to Sarbos, get to Greenbury, and find the steel markers.
We could take a ferry, but I don't have...
He's gonna full ass pulling Ygin what Egan's been doing since they got here. He's giving them 10 gold.
That
Should be more than
because
enough.
Rokain did give them gold earlier, but it's like,
Yeah.
okay, not only do we have to travel on the ferry, we have to eat
Yeah.
during the ferry, and
So he gives them 10 gold, and it's like, that should be enough to get you over, and...
to Cody.
Thank you. Got another white stone, because I'm a good person.
I love the fact that yours is almost full.
Once we go back to headquarters, I'll get a lot taken away when we step on the stone again. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, I was about to say, you can use the stuff on that stone.
But yeah, he goes, when you get to Greenbury, find the steel markers. They're my family. Just
Okay.
let them know I sent you to them.
Okay. She just hugs you.
He'll return it. Kind of give her that big squeeze, because he knows he gives big comforting hugs.
Thank you for not giving up on me.
Of course not.
I
Nothing
wish I
else.
could tell you more.
I know Kaylee wouldn't have been able to lose you.
I wish I could tell you more, but it's also fuzzy.
No, and right now you need to get what rest you can and be on your way.
We'll probably sleep the night before.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, and looks to you, Rokain. Thank you. Like, eyes your glove weary, because knows whatever was in hers in there, and is like...
Yeah, 2 of the gyms are now lit up, darkened. However their gauntlets
Yeah.
work, 2 of them are now full.
Yeah.
So we'll be on our way to let you get your rest and get your things together.
Thank you.
Of course.
Xelas.
We should go after Xelas. Do you know where he went? I assume back to the coroner's office.
They did yell, like, oh shit, we need to get the evidence.
I'm sure it's probably obvious for you, but there's like, he says probably, but it's kind of laced with some anger.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
So I imagine they
Just like
start on a jaunty jog after Xelas.
Yeah. Xelas, you rushed off back to the coroner's office, which we know is convenently not that far from here.
Not that far away.
At least, what is
rough-
your double dash movement?
Roughly 140 feet away.
Yeah. That's a pretty decent.
Oh, no, 280, excuse me. It took me 2 rounds. So
It did take you... Yeah.
280 feet away.
That's a pretty decent distance.
But
Can you
you...
convert that to miles?
It's way less than a fucking mile, I can tell you that. A mile is 5,000 some hundred
Feet.
feet.
Yeah.
So it's just down the street.
It's like 93 yards.
But
So
you
almost a football field away.
Down
But
the
you
street.
know, you gotta
Yeah,
do
there's
some
turns,
streets
there's-
and shit. So it's a little farther.
but yeah, you arrive. There is, in fact, Cody fucking called it. There is smoke coming from the building.
From the building. Cool.
Is there obvious flames?
As Emery nods.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, there are obvious flames.
For our listeners.
Don't go in there. Use your fucking brain.
Yeah, sees the smoke. Xelas! Don't do it! Starts outpacing Rokain to catch up with
I would
Xelas.
say, if you go in there, Rokain's just going to go off on you again.
What's another going off on him? You already want to go off on him again.
Yeah, he
Just-
does. Give him more reason.
Just for flavor, once a day armor of Agathis to surround yourself in some ice and go in.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
What is around the coroner's office?
The constable's office.
Well, no, like around the building itself.
Yeah.
Oh, around the building? Like I said, it's a pretty boring outside. There's like some hedges.
But are there like windows and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some
Can I
windows.
get around the side and head back to where the office was to see if I can get in through a window?
Yeah.
That's
You
what I
can.
want to do.
You go to look for the window through the office. It looks like this is probably where the fire was started.
Of
That makes
course
sense.
it was.
'Cause that's where all the important shit was.
Yeah.
So it is consumed by flames.
God damn it.
She knew what she was doing.
Oh yeah, of course. I'm sure.
I don't know. Where's Xelas? He probably went inside.
No, I ran around the side.
We don't know
of you.
that.
I know. Yeah, you don't see me.
But we also don't see the front door like broken in or
Yeah.
anything. So
Yeah.
Fair.
just
fair.
Xelas, where are you?
Can I hear them?
Yeah.
Back here.
Ygin is dad shouting. You can definitely hear him. Kind of nods to Rokain so they could circle around the building as well.
As Marsh just tippy taps his little token
His
over.
token around the map.
Xelas is at the office. One of the office windows. I don't know how many windows are there.
Only one in the office.
At the office
It's a-
window. He hasn't like broken it or anything because he can see that's the heart of the fucking fire.
It's like, don't break that.
No, I wasn't going
Don't
to.
backdraft. And I assume there's no trace of Tilly outside.
No.
He's standing there. He's not like right up against the window. He knows that's stupid. Right against the hot
toasty.
glass.
Yeah. It's not just a face print. Your skin starts sizzling against the window.
My skin would melt to the window. I'd be like stuck to it.
And if you pull
Smells
hard
like
enough,
bacon. No.
just pull. Real fast, real hard.
Anyway.
I won't have any more of my bioluminescence there. I'll have burned it all off. No, yeah, he's not steady. He's backed up once he's realized that's pretty much the heart of the fire. And he's looking frustrated and angry. Like, I knew she was going to do this. I should have come here first.
Ygin gives him like a solid clap on the shoulder, kind of sympathetic and as comforting as he can be.
Come here first. She almost didn't even leave.
Yeah, you took me out of it for some reason.
Just single eye death glare.
Xelas glares right back.
I think we should talk about this away from the burning building.
Well, we need to report this. We need to get so it
yes.
doesn't spread.
Yeah, there were already people noticed that there was they're all at the casino, but people saw a fire starting. They're running to go get the people at the casino to be like, hey, you need to split your forces.
Can I ray of frost and help get the fire down at all?
You can ray of frost, but a cantrip's not gonna do much against a full building fire.
That's true.
Yeah.
Probably not.
You can do it just to say you did it, but you quickly would realize.
Yeah.
And you're too fucking tired to keep that up, even though cantrips are at will.
Yeah, he probably thinks more so that he's tired versus this is too weak to actually to handle this.
I imagine they circle back around, kind of meet whatever deputies or constable comes up, and kind of give them the rundown of what happened.
Really? What are you saying?
What all do you tell them?
I feel like not going into the Ichor and stuff of the monsters and bullshit, but just like before it burned down, we found some evidence that Tilly had a hand in what happened at the casino.
She was lying about what was killing the people, too. She's making it much less...
Mm-hmm. She made it seem more accidental than it was.
Yeah.
But she had a hand in leading what happened at the casino. Unfortunately, we didn't get a chance to get any of the evidence out before she started burning the building.
Make me persuasion checks. I'd say with advantage because of this, but because she is like so close knit in the community, that would have given you disadvantage. So it's going to be.
But with
I was about to say-
Rokain Nornellis.
With Rokain or Nellis backing this up,
then you get advantage
Okay.
again.
I was about to say, I can offer help action, because I'm also
we're all corroborating.
There we
yeah.
go. Yeah. The story.
Nat 20 for a 24!
Hell fucking yeah!
The other was a 2. Anyway.
They're like, obviously, without evidence, we.
No, yes.
But
But it's something to look into
they
should
believe
she show back up.
Yeah, they believe you. Tilly's going to be persona non grata around here.
Which makes sense.
Is there anything we can do to help the building?
They have a few people that, like, if you want to join in, obviously, because this is more old-fashioned, they have some wizards, like, spraying it with water, but they also have, like, the old-fashioned, like, pass
Buckets
the bucket.
from the well,
chain.
yeah.
So if you want to join in the well line, that's...
Egan's willing to stay and help with that if everyone else is.
Same.
Might as well.
It's what we can do for the best. So, yeah. They join the well line, help starting to try to put out the fire, doing what they can.
Yeah. It's not enough to get it, obviously, any evidence in the office, but also the bodies.
Are burned beyond recognition.
Not that we necessarily knew who they were in the first place.
No, but the
like,
evidence
the
of-
actual evidence
Oh,
of
yeah,
like
yeah.
animal type attack is gone now too because they're just toasted.
Yeah.
You know, maybe, like, a really good anthropologist could see something, but they don't have that here.
No.
So, yeah, you guys managed to get that. They thank you for everything you've done.
At least we continue to prove ourselves as trustworthy because we are helping. We're not like, well, fire, random, bye. So,
Yeah. If anything, that only backs up. You see some faces you recognize. You see the owner of the bar. You see Harrison. You see Charm. They all just seem... They don't know what's going on.
No, yeah. It's just like, there's a fire in town and other things going wrong. No time to like, hey, bud, how's it go? Yeah, no time to pal around or anything. But
Yeah, they're just like...
just at most like a quick nod as we're running
Yeah.
back and forth with fucking buckets.
But eventually it
Dies down.
It dies down, but it is a husk in there.
I mean, the bodies are still, like, bodies.
There's
Well,
still
yeah.
bodies,
Yeah.
but...
They're just charred corpses now instead of anything else.
But we could reasonably put them in a grave and list the names of the ones
Yeah.
here versus the ones still at the
Yes.
casino that we could identify
Yeah.
and be like, I'm sorry, we don't know which one it is, but we can at least list their names on a gravestone sort of thing.
No, yeah.
Eventually, Dyden, the...
Constable to be, potentially.
Yeah. The main constable stayed... not the main. The only
constable.
The constable stayed at the casino,
Yeah.
but Dyden went to the other emergency. Dyden's here and hears from the deputy, and eventually when it's done comes to you and goes, I can't believe Tilly would do this.
Anger does questionable things to people. Some turn kind, some snap to do things that you wouldn't expect out of them normally. It's unfortunate, but I think the casino was just her last straw.
There was papers in there that she was at least trying not to hurt everybody,
But still being judge, jury, and execution is not ideal. But she was trying to not hurt the truly innocent.
But do we need... This is out of character. Should we tell them about that it's not hallucinations, or just kind of leave that as is?
Most of the time they have a hard time believing.
Yeah, it's It's a hard call, and it would be kind of a... I don't think it was as simple as Tilly was letting you believe it was, because she didn't want it brought onto her.
Yeah. She was behind what happened at the casino. She orchestrated
A lot of it.
and was the source of whatever happened in there. Gas, magic, whatever.
From what we know, the owner of the casino was the main target, but when he wasn't there, it seemed the whole of the casino was as good as nothing.
Well, thank you for
Lost her shit.
everything you've done.
I just wish we could have done more, but I'm glad we could help how we did.
Mr. Norellis, thank you so much for being here.
Of course. Again, he's got like a smile on his face.
Death glare in his eye, but smile on his face.
Oh, yeah,
Only
no.
when he's looking at Xelas.
Yeah.
The death glare's only in his eye looking at Xelas.
We can only do what we can.
Nods and goes, Laith will have to rebuild after this.
But
Quite a bit.
the community can be strong. I'm sure everyone will band together and rebuild. I just hope everyone can salvage something from this.
Except the owner of the casino.
Except the owner of the casino.
Hopefully he doesn't have enough money to build another one.
That gets like a sad chuckle out of Dyden. He's like, yes, that would be ideal. If that casino drove someone to do something like this.
Hopefully it will at least be a very long time before someone tries to build another.
Yes. But he shakes all of your hands.
Yeah, I was about to say Ygin would offer to shake if he
Yeah.
didn't first.
Same.
Man.
Well, you're, as strange as this may be to say, you're always welcome in Laith.
Thanks.
Not
sure how much we'll be back here.
But if we do see each other again, I hope it's under much better circumstances.
I certainly hope so too.
Xelas was just over here thinking, probably not.
But
Not with the way our life looks like it's going.
shall we be on our way?
Of course.
Nothing else we can do here.
And then it will be once they're away from the scene, kind of looking between Rokain and Xelas of, should we stay here another night or should we head back to...
Caxus is already stressed as is. We should probably return and let him know we're okay.
At least check in.
Oh, he
And
can sense that, can't he? God damn, Mark's glaring at me.
Yeah.
I feel like Egan's in between the two right now, and he just heavy sighs.
Physically in between or feeling emotionally in between?
No, physically between. Like they're
Okay.
walking down, Rokain's on one side, Xelas is on the other.
Okay.
Let's head back then.
I mean, Caxus says he doesn't have a lot of those things, so if we need to come back here, we're just wasting more resources, too.
Do we need to come back here? I think we've
I don't
handled
know.
the
Guess
ultimate goal,
Depends on where Tilly's gone, maybe?
but
I'm not sure.
I can't imagine she would stick around after what happened.
Yeah, that's true. It's hard to know. I don't know if she's able to disguise herself or something.
Well, given the immediate threats taken care of, I think we can warrant going back and waiting however long we need to for Caxus to make more transportation orbs.
I agree.
And
All right. Maybe he'd be able to sense where Tilly's going if she's got.
possibly,
That-
if she's as strong as she claims to be.
Yeah. Kind of scowls.
You get another, clap on the back.
Far more powerful than we are.
I don't think that's difficult to accomplish at the moment, though, unfortunately.
I thought we were handling it pretty well.
You tend to think a lot.
Xelas just kind of pauses, blinks.
Or maybe not.
That's a good thing, thinking. I don't think that's ever been told to me in a bad way.
I think the implication was you think a lot, but don't think of anything very good.
Well, then fuck you.
He's just, yeah. He's,
Egan's biting his tongue because there's just that children just right fucking there. But he swallows it back, and he's like, let's get back.
Damn. Okay.
What?
You don't think tactically, you think with your emotions. That's basically what Rokain's thinking of.
Oh, do you say it?
No. We both got black gems.
Yeah.
Me and Mars.
Mars and Artemis both got black
Yeah.
gems
Just for
because
fighting.
they're being children. So yeah, they find a quiet corner out of the way to teleport back to home base, I suppose.
Pops back into main room where
I think,
Caxus
yeah,
is.
that's what Rokain's
Caxus
finally
is
decided.
immediately on, like looking you over, Ygin, then looking Xelas, and just
I'm okay. Stop it.
I could be better, but I'm all right. Thank you.
I think he actually gives each of you a hug.
Aww. Ygin would return the hug.
So would Xelas.
I think it's kind of like taken aback, like surprised that he's gotten a hug, especially with how he's treated
Yeah.
Caxus. But it's a very like slow, but he does return the hug. It's not like a ugh, it's just like a oh.
He's not used to physical affection from his own family, much less other people.
Especially someone he's been mean
He felt
to.
you yo-yo between health. He was the stress this man has felt.
Yeah, like
Like
not even within just like a couple seconds, even drop up.
Yeah.
I
I don't. You can debrief me on what happened, but I think right now all of you need rest.
Sounds
Yeah.
like a
Like I
reasonable plan,
told
yes.
Xelas, I have some others in another. At the time, that was all I had, but I only have about 4 more total. So I think perhaps we need some time to
make some more.
Yes.
How long did it take you to make those again?
It depends. If I push myself and I don't sleep or eat,
You need to sleep and eat, Caxus.
We can be patient.
Is there anything we can do to help you make these?
let me. I've never even thought about doing it with. It's possible, especially you, Xelas, with
Magic.
with your magic.
What's that sigh for?
He just walks off.
I think
You need to
Rokain does
rest,
need
but like you're
everyone needs a nap.
Yes.
Fucking
Even
really
even I'm
needs a
not.
nap.
Even I'm not going to start immediately. Feeling you guys suffer like that and not being able to leave.
I was doing fine.
Xelas, you came here unconscious.
Yeah, she cracked my head against this floor. That's gonna knock somebody out.
That's still concerning.
I don't think I have a concussion, he says as he rubs the back of his head.
Maybe put off sleeping for a couple hours just in case, though.
You're supposed to be sick and throw up if you have a concussion, if I recall correctly. I haven't
Depends
done
on
that.
the severity of the concussion.
Tomorrow morning we can step on the stone. You can tell me everything that happened.
All right. But for now, we should all get some rest.
Yes. I'm glad you're safe.
Thank you.
And I'm
Kind of
sorry
claps you
we
on the back, and
worried you as much as we did.
I can't explain to you exactly how it feels to feel you all suffering.
I can't imagine it feels particularly good, though.
No.
You don't feel our pain, do you?
No.
Okay, that's good. That'd be awful.
Are you lying?
No.
Can I insight this
Yeah.
man?
Yeah, he's lying. I will also insight.
I'm not.
That's a 21, bitch.
15.
He doesn't feel your pain, but he feels something.
Okay.
So he's not lying, but he's not telling the truth.
I imagine it's just that, like, elevator drop, your stomach's in your throat, like, something's wrong kind of feeling.
Yeah. There is some sort of physical reaction that he has, but it's not, he doesn't feel your pain.
But yeah, the minute Ygin gets settled into his room, he is sending his sendings to Drake and Lexori.
Yes. Which you can.
And I don't
Is
know.
Xelas allowed to go to sleep? Y'all said he should
Yes.
stay up for a while.
Just a couple hours. Just to make sure you're not going to get sick and throw up and all that kind of stuff.
Can he go outside to sit on the beach then?
Yes. Caxus is very hesitant, but yes.
Xelas will go chill out on the beach.
But yes, he kind of sketches out a couple drafts before he uses the proper sendings. And I'm going to preface this with, I don't know if you want to wait till next episode to give responses, because we did have our final timer.
I will wait till next episode, yes.
But his sending to Drake is, so sorry it's been so long. I'm alive, not home. Long story, complicated. Mother will explain more. Will visit right when I can. Love you. And then his sending to Lexori is, need more than sending to explain, but stuck in an atypical job indefinitely. Don't know when I'll return home. Might need help with job and Zara.
And everyone settles. Eventually, Xelas, you're like, okay, I'm going to go to bed. I'm
Yeah.
fine.
I would say if it's past 4 hours, because Rokain only needs 4 hours to trans, you'd probably see him walking around like with books and whatnot, going back to his needless work that he does.
Well, I'm out on the beach.
If you come back in.
Yeah.
Yeah. And everyone goes to sleep. And that
Do we level up?
No.
is where you level up.
Hey,
Really?
After that Tilly fight, after how well you did and after how well you did in that Remaria fight, yes.
Yay.
I wasn't planning on it, but yes.
I
Nice.
wrote my session 15 notes with my 14 ones. I just realized that.
It's
God damn
okay.
it, Mars.
Just write
I'm just
14
gonna
slash
write,
15.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that is where we'll end our session. Thank you, everyone. Once again, Tilly was from Kobold Press, Toma Beast 2. Remaria was from Curious Cryptids by Gelatinous Cubicle. Thank you to them so much. They're great. Check them out. And we hope you enjoyed listening as much as we enjoy playing. And remember, play to your you. Bye!
Bye.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Roll for Focus from Campaign 1, Ouroboros. If you enjoyed it, please rate and review us wherever you listen. Episodes are edited and transcribed by the Roll for Focus team. Character art is by Ygin, also known as Fiesta TV. She can be found at linktree/Ygin. That's MEDEKH. Intro and outro music is The Last Dragon by Alex Bess. If you want to do more to support us for as little as $1 a month, you can join our Patreon. That's Patreon/Roll for Focus podcast. Get exclusive looks at character sheets, ad-free and early access to episodes, monthly extra content ranging from character backstories, games in and out of character, one-shots, and anything else we think would be fun, shoutouts at the end of the episodes, and more.
Hey everyone, thank you all so much for all the support you give. We especially want to thank our patrons, like those who have found enlightenment and know that it's best to play to your you, like Luchik and MN House of Cats. Thank you guys so much. We couldn't do this without you.
She's fighting for